Good evening. You're watching SCTV. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer, and today is the 16th of September. We're here at the Thunder Field to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder 2-0 record, the second-ranked team in Class 2A in the state of Kansas, getting set to take on the Lecompton Kaws. They are 1-1 on the season. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here this evening. Got John Howard here with us. Welcome, John.
Glad to be back.
Got Caleb Ridenour with production and work, and Bill Osterhaus on the camera tonight, our usual crew. And we'll have looks like they have had the coin toss already earlier. Looks like the Lecompton has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half. Nemaha Central has elected to receive. They will defend the north end zone. Field in front of us from left to right goes south to north. If you are just joining us, I think we have some Lecompton fans also listening in on our broadcast. Welcome to our station, and we try to call it as well as we can and include both teams' names in our broadcast. So Nemaha Central is 2-0. They've played, who have we played now? We played Holton.
Heck of a game against Holton, a win we've been trying to look for a couple years now.
Yeah, the last previous 2 years, we've lost within just a couple points.
Less than a field goal total between both games.
Yeah, 3 points total, and in those two games, Nemaha Central getting a 7-point win over Holton on the Holton field this year. And they came home last week, season opener at home against Royal Valley, and that game was over pretty much in the first quarter. 60-some points, 61 points it was. 61 points in the, I believe, in the first half of that contest. Yes. It was Nemaha Central all the way. Royal Valley getting a couple touchdowns at the end in that game where they had the second and third team in to play, as they should. And there was a running clock the entire second half. So Lecompton, I believe, will be a little bit stronger contest for them. Lecompton has played.
They're coming in 1-1. With first game of the season, they played Sabetha, which is always a tough team. They always are a tough team to play. 28-14, a loss there. And then last week they played Riverside, 35-12 victory. So
they are 1-1 on the season. Looking for a good game here tonight. I think it'll be a much tougher matchup than the Royal Valley was. Thunder need to be on their toes against the Kaws here this evening. It's been a while since we've played them, probably a few years, but now we are getting to see them here this evening on the Thunder home field. There's the kickoff by number 6. That was Cameron Knipper. And there's a right up through the middle. That was number 8. Cooper Hike with the return. He's also the running back for Nemaha Central. Big kid, hard to bring down. It's a tough runner straight up the field. Braden Uphouse is the quarterback. Aiden Brocksterman and Wade Leonard and Gavin Kane are the wide receivers on the offense. On the line, we have Kime and Hilbert at tackles. The guard spots, we have Bass and Dieters and Josh Gonzalez at center. There's a handoff into the middle. Hike bouncing off a few players. Nice job by number 7 to come up and make the tackle. Gunner Ball from the safety position.
Yeah, we got stat sheets here, and looks like Cooper Hike have a 9.3-yard average, which is just a great average that it kind of toes the testament how hard of a running back he is to take down. A few big runs makes that average a lot higher, but he is a tough running back to take down.
Gain of 1 on that play. There's another tough run carrying defenders past the 45 to about the 47, almost the 48-yard line, close to the first down.
Again, a good run by Hike, just right up the middle.
Third and very short. Up house again, Hike in the middle, first down, still on his feet. Gang tackled and brought down by 3 or 4 Lecompton Kaws. as the Thunder advance the ball into Kaw territory down to the 32-yard line.
That's
37.
That's when that 9-yard average comes into play. He's just so hard to bring down. But the offensive line had a nice hole for him on that run. He had 5 yards before he really even ran into any blockers.
They fake that handoff to Hike. Up house, rolling out to the right side. He's got the first down in the sideline and then goes out of bounds after picking up the first down. A run play by Braden Uphouse moves the ball to the Kaw 17-yard line. 20-yard run there.
Looked like he had a few more yards on that carry he could have got, but he must have seen some defenders right in front of him and decided to step out of bounds.
Up the middle, Hike actually working off the right side of the line. Cameron Powell with the stop, as we can hear the announcer for the ball field or the football field out here. He's got spotters that we do not, so it's nice to be able to hear who made the stop. Gain of almost 6 yards. Actually, it looks like 5 as they move the ball inside the 15 down to about the 12. Single back. You send Kane in motion. Hike in the middle. He gets stuffed up and tripped up, brought down there. Thunder move the Thunder line, advance forward and give Hike some room to run, and picking up another gosh, they set the ball down at about the 9, it looks like. 8. Gain of 4.
Kaws defense did get a good stop there when, like I said, Hike gets the run and he's hard to bring down.
Up house, rolling out, it's going to keep it. Beats a defender to the corner of the end zone and in for the touchdown. Braden Uphouse from 8 yards out puts the first score on the board for Nemaha Central. It's 8:52 here in the first quarter.
The way Nemaha Central runs that play, it's really tough to cover. That running back stays back there and just does a really good job, and he's always available for that pitch back at any time. So the defense has to play honest on that. Extra point is no good.
So Nemaha Central's Braden Uphouse scoring on an 8-yard run. Puts the Thunder up 6-0. A missed field goal by Thomas. And we'll be back. You're watching SCTV.
As a cooperative, Partners has deep ties to each community we call home. Our employees have worked, lived, and volunteered alongside generations of patrons in these rural areas, building relationships through years of trust. Looking ahead at the ever-changing world and ag industry, we look forward to working and growing together to help feed the world. Ag Partners, partnering for the future.
He's telling me who the best grader is on every cut. He's doing an awesome job. If you'd like to be in this spot next year, be the winning bidder at the NC Booster Bash and Hay Sale, as his parents were, hit the name of the key. Thank you very much. And your son, or whoever you want to do, it really sucked for you to celebrity guest spotted. The Crow also is a celebrity tonight because he is helping out with homecoming. He'll be dressed up here in a little bit.
So Nemaha Central scores a touchdown, covering 62 yards on 7 rushing plays. 8-yard touchdown run for Braden Uphouse. Lecompton getting their first touch on the ball here this evening.
Connor Dieter's kicking off again tonight. Last week he was able to kick it about every time all the way out of the end zone, so we'll see how he does here.
You jinxed him.
That's completely
Dead
my
ball,
fault.
doesn't go out of bounds. Couple defenders miss. Number 7 still on his feet. He's got the far sideline and goes out. Gunner ball on the return. He was kind of had a little trouble there on the far sideline with the boy. The ball died. He couldn't, but he was patient.
Able to scoop that up and kind of let some blockers develop ahead of him, and then really was just able to kind of juke and jive his way to a nice carry.
So the Kaws have it in great field position starting at the Thunder 49.
He didn't get a chance to get an open field, but looks like he may be fast if he gets a chance to get out there.
Ball takes the snap, handoff in the middle, and met before he got to the line. Stopped at the 50-yard line. That was number 17 with the carry. Tristan Gordon. Blake Stahlbaumer on the stop for Nemaha Central.
Yeah, football sometimes is just guessing, and looked like Blake got the right hole there, and they just didn't have any chance to get anything developed with that run.
Ball looking to throw. Now he'll tuck it. Trying to weave his way through some traffic, and he gets brought down after maybe a gain of 2. He gets maybe, looks like possibly 3 yards on the carry.
Looks like there might have been an opportunity there for a tackle for a loss, so good job by Ball, able to tuck that in and get some positive yards.
Starts on the carry, his ball set down at the 48. Ball looking to throw to the near sideline. Caught, complete to number 2. Good pass.
Nice pass, and 3 Nemaha Central defenders right there on him, and he was able to sew that in right where it needed to be.
Tyler Reed receives it at the 38.
Great catch and throw there.
Gain of 10 on the pass and the first down.
3rd and long, that's really what Lecompton needed there to move those chains.
Fake the handoff. Balls took a step forward, backed out of it. Now he's going to get tackled and brought down by number 8, Cooper Hike. A loss on the play back to the Kaw 42-yard line.
Nice job on the defense.
Or the Thunder 42, yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, nice job of the defense staying home there. It's really easy to bite in when he starts to run up the middle, but he stayed in their position and then was able to get a nice tackle for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14. Low snap, ball picks it up. Throw, nearly picked off. And it was read well by number 12 for Nemaha Central.
Same pass they were able to sew in the last time, and nearly got it picked off that time.
Aiden Brocksterman got a great read on that.
And it looks like maybe that would have been a pick 6 because he was head of steam on him and just not many blockers ahead of him.
Did you see that game with the Chiefs last night? A pick 6 for the Watson, the young rookie, from the 99-yard line. Ball running for his life into the backfield. Now he's got the sideline looking for some help and hit and brought down. Holden Bass was right on his tail. Cooper Hike came up and made the hit.
If Holden Bass was chasing me, I think I'd do the same thing and try to scramble away as fast as I could.
40 back to the Thunder 46-yard line. Another loss of 4. Kaws getting some players off the field. 4th down, and there's a snap, and there's the punt. Back to receive is Kane, catches it at the 10. Now up through the middle of the field. He's going to be brought down at about the 24. Thunder will have it 1st and 10 there.
Kane was being patient on that run, just trying to wait for things to develop, and it just it didn't happen. The Compton defenders did a nice job of stopping him there.
Thunder with their second possession of the game. They send Kane in motion, hand off to Kane, sweeping it to the near side. Now he's going to cut it back into the middle, diving forward to about the 29, 28-yard line, it looks like.
The defense had that covered well. He just, when he made that cut, there was just nowhere to go. He was just trying to find the best of, or the best of the worst spot he could find to run up, because there just wasn't a gap anywhere. I still didn't say it like I wanted to, but.
I think we know what you meant.
Yeah, well.
We were trying to follow you best we could.
Yeah.
Fake the handoff to Hike. Up house trying to keep it, and nicely read and brought down. Tackled by number 14 for the Kaws. That was Brett Paramore. Ball will be set back down at about the 30, between the 31 and 32-yard lines.
Those open field tackles are always tough to make.
Me,
so.
26 and 27-yard line.
Puts Nemaha Central on a long third down.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down now. Pass to the sideline, caught. Kane with a nice move, now cutting back into the middle, still on his feet, and picking up another 7-8 yards on the carry after the pass completion. They put the ball down at the Thunder 47-yard line.
Kane made that first juke there right when he caught the ball, and I thought he was going to break it loose in open field, but the call got there very quickly and was able to keep him from getting too many extra yards.
21 yards on the pass play. This one up house is going to keep it. Now bouncing it to the outside, and he's going to be brought out of bounds. Gunner ball there to make sure he went out at the Kaw 46-yard line. I'll call that a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3.
I don't know if we've mentioned yet tonight, it is homecoming for Nemaha Central. I do believe we're going to be broadcasting the homecoming festivities at halftime.
Crowning of the king and queen. They send Kane in motion again. Fake the handoff down to give it to Hike up the middle, open field. Runs through a tackle, sheds another tackler. He is not going to stop until he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nemaha Central from 46 yards out. Cooper Hike for the score.
Great run by Cooper. You have to give that offensive line credit because they made a perfect block up front, and Hike was able to get 6 yards without even reaching a defender. His first defender was a stiff arm after about 10 yards of a carry. So you really have to give the offensive line good credit there because they did their job perfectly and made a hole big enough for a truck to drive through.
Thunder will go for 2 here after missing the first field goal, or missing the field goal attempt, extra point attempt on the first touchdown. Up house, going to roll it out to the right, throws to the end zone. Incomplete. It was actually might have been intercepted. Play blown dead. 2-point conversion attempt, no good, but Nemaha Central with a 12-0 lead on the Perry Lecompton Kaws. 3:41 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching SCPV.
SNS Automotive Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. SNS Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
Welcome back. Going back to what John was saying just earlier, with this is the homecoming game or homecoming week for Nemaha Central. The theme was Thunder Clash, And throughout the week, they did several different activities. On Monday, they did either dress up as dressy or drowsy, pajamas or a formal day. Tuesday was a country or country club. It was Western or kind of a preppy kind of day. On Wednesday was soccer moms versus barbecue dads. Thursday was babies versus boomers. And Friday, obviously, the Thunder Clash, wearing your purple pride and everything purple that you have. And that was their activities through the week. They had Thursday night, they had scavenger hunt, fashion shows, class skits, some Olympics activities, and a bonfire to cap it all off. And here are the game. There's a nice run by number 17 and nearly breaking it for a kickoff return for touchdown. It was number 33 saving it for the Thunder. Number 17, Tristan Gordon with the kickoff return, and it was number 33, I think it was a tackle. That was
the tackle.
Cooper Kramer with the stop there. He just had that one guy to beat, but Cooper was able to latch on and pull him down.
Good job at grabbing a hold of him. I mean, nice job for the return team. They really developed that run well, and he was able to wiggle his way, and then just a couple guys away from breaking it loose.
So again, the Kaws with great field position to start their second possession. Pitched out to Gordon. Gordon trying to get to the outside, cut down and drop for loss by Braden Uphouse. Going to lose about a yard on the play.
Nice read by Uphouse. He followed that all the way out to the out of bounds line and was able just to wrap him up and make that tackle.
Two receivers near side, one to the far. Gordon in there as a running back. There's a pass into the middle, caught by number 2. He's got open field in front of him. Brought down from behind by number 6 for Nemaha Central, Carter Hike on the tackle, but pass caught by Tyler Reed and moves the ball inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, some of these running backs for the call aren't the biggest running backs in the world, but boy, they are fast. And you get broke up, and once you get outside like that, then they're hard to bring down when they're running that fast.
There's a handoff. Met in the backfield and actually going to lose yards on the play. Thunder with great rush defense does not allow Gordon to get free. Tackle for a loss back to the 16-yard line. Ball takes the snap. He's going to roll it to his left, looking to pass. Still looking, being honed in on and brought down. Could not find an open receiver.
Yeah, credit to Nemaha's defense there. They just had him covered so well, just nowhere to throw the ball. And then the defensive line didn't give him anywhere to run. All he had was to run out of bounds.
Cooper Hike coming from his linebacker position to make the tackle. Ball sitting at the 17. Another loss of a yard on the play. Sun about to set here at Thunder Field. There's ball. Now he's going to throw it away and out of bounds. Incomplete. It was outside the tackle. Should be a legal pass. And that'll bring up fourth down. 4-down territory unless they got a good field goal kicker here.
Yeah, I would say that they'll probably go for it here. They've had some pretty good success in the air. It was a couple nice passes. Nemaha's run defense is so tough. I could see him going to the air here again.
4th down, about 13. They got to get inside the 3. Now they're going to throw to the corner of the end zone. And number 6 lost his footing, was going up to make the catch, and actually he is hurt. I think he might have got an ankle twisted just a little bit, but that's 4th down, incomplete. They turn over on downs.
That was a nasty little slide there. He was in a position that he might have been able, the defender was right where they needed to be, but he might have been able to bring that ball in. Just took that step and his foot slapped out from underneath him, and we're just happy that he didn't actually get seriously hurt.
We don't want to see anybody get hurt regardless of who the team or player is. Thunder take over on downs and have it 1st and 10 at the, looks like about the 17-yard line. Yeah, it'll be the 17-yard line. Up pass, rolling out to the near sideline, throws into the middle of the field. Caught by Blake Stahlbomber, the tight end for Nemaha Central.
Stahlbomber did a really good job of being aware of his surroundings, because when he made that catch, he had the defender one step away from him, was able to lower his shoulder and really put the hit on him and get a few extra yards out of that carry.
Ball at the 35. We got a flag thrown by the referee. This will probably go against Nemaha Central.
Oh, yeah, false start or a...
That'll probably be a holding call or something, I imagine.
Looks like
I got the ball at about the 43, and it is against Nemaha Central.
it was a false start.
Was it a false
Yeah,
start?
he threw that flag just as the just right as he hiked the ball, so that's where. Yeah.
Why did they let that play go then? They should blow it dead immediately.
I was surprised that they let it play out.
Unless that's a new rule that I don't know of. So they'll replay 1st down, 1st and 15. Handoff in the middle. Hike with the carry again.
Just bowling his way in for.
Moves the ball to the 34.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. Or just short of that.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Nemaha Central 12, Lecompton 0. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
So Nemaha Central has the ball. 2nd and 11. From the Thunder 34-yard line.
Started this 5 yards with that 5-yard penalty.
They fake the handoff to Hike. Braden Helphouse rolls to the near side. Now throws into the middle. Caught by Gavin Kane, going down to the ground to catch it.
Nice catch. I wasn't sure he was going to be able to bring that in. He was kind of falling at the same time that ball got thrown, but nice job getting that in and getting the first down.
20 yards on the pass play to move the chains. Handoff, hike. Bounces off a tackler, falls. Should have been to the 39. They're going to mark him down at the 40. Being a 4 on the play. Doesn't look like he landed at the 39, but I guess if you look, it goes where the knee goes down at and the ball is at that spot. So 2nd down and 6 for Nemaha Central. 2 backs. Up house, going to roll it out to the left. Now he's going to tuck and keep. Now he's going to pitch back to Hike. Hike is able to come forward for a couple of yards.
Good job of Hike staying put. Even when that play looked like it was done, Hike still stayed back there and was able to get that pitch and at least get a couple extra yards out of it.
Ball set down at the 38-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for Nemaha Central. Hike will move up beside the quarterback. And now we got a flag here for the near sideline judge.
Lined up in the...
And it looks like that's going to go against Kaws. Lined up off sides. He was pointing to number 4, Dakota Black. And that'll give Nemaha Central the first down. Set the ball at the 33, I believe. Up house. Pass down the middle. Wide open. Caught by Blake Stahlbomber and in for the touchdown. 33-yard strike. And Nemaha Central puts another touchdown on the board.
Yeah, Stahlbomber made that cut to go to the middle of the field, and they just did not follow him. And good job of seeing him just wide open right in the middle of the field.
Thunder going for 2 here. Handoff, Hike in the middle. Is in for the 2-point conversion.
Just nice, simple, right up the middle with Hike.
20-0, Nemaha Central with the lead here with 9:54 to go in the 2nd quarter. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
So Nemaha Central has scored on all 3 possessions they've had here in this game so far, and they've started on their end of the field from the 38, from the 24, and from the 17, covering the length of the field each time and putting 6 on the board. Kaws have had great field position to start each of their drives. However, they're coming up short, just can't quite get over that hump. They've to get into that end zone. They started at the Thunder 49 on their first one, and then at the Thunder had a great return, and it started on their Thunder 42 on their 2nd possession. Here comes their 3rd one now, and Connor Dieters with the kickoff from their 40.
The call has really good chance running these back, so I think
great kick, and that's going to go That'll go through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Kaws will start at their own 20-yard line.
And Nemaha Central did not need them to have another opportunity to run those back. They've just had really good success on special teams and always got good yards off of those returns.
So from the Kaw 20-yard line, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Ball is going to tuck and look like he's going to run. Brings it to near the outside and cut down by Gavin Kane at about the 21-yard line, a gain of a yard.
Yeah, a lot of playing football is just doing the job that you were asked to do that particular play, and that's what Kane did there. He stayed home, waited for that play to develop, and the ball just came right to him and was able to make that tackle. It's very easy to bite and run in towards the ball and leave that position exposed.
3 receivers to the far side this time, 1 to the near. They're going to swing it out to the far sideline. Falls incomplete, just off the fingertips of Gordon. Yeah, I wonder if number 6, I believe. He was flying up on that.
I thought maybe he was was able to make them throw that a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
Carter Hike was right near where that ball was coming in to the receiver. And there's a tackle for a big loss. Back inside the 15.
Yeah, again, a really good team effort there. There was just everybody. The defenders had all the receivers covered and wasn't able to make that throw, and then the defensive line and linebackers get through there and make that sack.
All the way back to the 13. Loss of 8 on the play. And here's a punt from their own 5. High punt. Fair catch signal called. Kane dropped it.
That's going to be the Kaws ball.
And it was there an illegal touch. The officials will discuss it. If Kane was bumped, he waved his hand in the air.
Yeah, if he was
looking to make that receive that ball. If he was hit by another Kaw player, then
I think it's 3 yards. I do not recall. There's a when you make a fair catch, you have to give him.
You have to give him some space, but he didn't make the catch, and the Kaws cover it up. They get another possession. So the Kaws will have another series to play with the ball. Ball looking to throw, let the step up, now slips out to the left side, tries to shed another tackler, and cannot.
Did not do
as
it.
Wade Leonard comes up and makes the tackle. Sack for a loss, back to the 29.
He got a nice stiff arm on him, but Leonard wasn't enough to shake him and was able to make that tackle. Call pin back again on second down.
Loss of 8 on the play. Ball looking to throw to the near sideline, caught and immediately hit by Kane, caught by number 14. That was, again, Brett Paramore with the completion. Hauls it in at the 33. Gain of 4.
Still a long third down here for the call.
Now with 7 minutes on the clock. No, I thought maybe there was going to be a timeout or something, but no, they're ushering them back on the, or they're making them stay on the field. No, there is a timeout.
Timeout now. Kind of a late call in the timeout.
Lecompton taking their first timeout with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. 20-0, Nemaha Central. We'll be back.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends, a place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Timeout by the call, just trying to regather themselves. After that fumble recovery, they're trying to do the best they can to
So halftime, we will have the crowning of the king and queen. The king candidates are Charlie Bontrigger, Wade Leonard, Ian Ganstrom, and Gavin Kane. The queen candidates are Addie Holthouse, Samantha Nordis, Marley Lutz, and Grayson Leartz. Ball takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right and brought down by number 27. Wade Leonard with another sack for a loss. Back to the Kaw 23-yard line.
Again, nice tackle by Leonard, pinning him back on 4th down here. Let's see how they handle the punt this time.
There's a good, nice punt. Sends Kane back. Bounces at the 30. He's just going to get away from it. And it was touched by number 21 at the 27-yard line. I don't think he even intended to touch it. It just bounced right up into him.
Looked like he tried to step back and he just couldn't get out of the way fast enough. Still a really nice punt.
Yeah, good punt. I didn't catch who their punter was, but I think that might have, was that Ball who punts as well? I'm not sure. I'll have to watch that a little closer next time.
That.
Thunder with the ball at the NC, their own 27-yard line.
We do think it was Ball who was punting there, which makes him dangerous because he could also throw it at that same position if he needed to.
Pass with a snap, fake the handoff, bounces it to the outside. Pass intended for Brockstrom and incomplete. Great pass defense by number 2 for the Kaws. That was Tyler Reed.
I thought he had that, and Reed was able just to knock it out at the last second.
I believe that might have been the first pass incompletion for the Thunder here in the game. They've thrown 4 passes. Uphouse is 4 or 5 passing here on the evening to this point. 2nd down and 10. Empty backfield. Hike in motion. Uphouse sheds one tackler. Now he's going to bounce it out further. Sheds another one. Pitching it ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down. Good defense by the Kaws.
Yeah, the Kaws were all over that. He was just running for his life that whole play. Good job. He was able to kind of pitch that to keep from getting a sack for a loss.
Third down and 10 for Nemaha Central. 6:04 on the clock here in the second quarter. 20-0 Nemaha Central. Snap from Uphouse. to that pass. Now he's looking to throw. He's got to step up, throws it to the sideline. Caught by number 7, Kane. He's got the first down, weaves through some traffic, gets past a few defenders, and a flag comes in late at the end of the play as Kane is down at about the 49.
Can't tell if that flag looked like maybe it was meant for right at the tackle. Nice run, just kind of weaving his way through traffic.
Horse collar call against the Kaws. That'll be, they believe, a 15-yard penalty. And that will set the ball down at the 36-yard line.
Big penalty for the Kaws, but it might have saved a touchdown on that run.
Only the second penalty on Perry Lecompton. However, that's a big one. Up house, gives it to Hike, runs into a defender, bounces off, still on his feet, picks up about 2 yards on the play. He'll get to the 34.
Hike just going right up the middle and just nowhere to go, so kind of rolled it out and was able to get a few yards out of it. Good job by the Kaws defense, just kind of plugging that hole and giving nowhere to run.
Second and 8 for the Thunder. Football at the Kaw 35-yard line.
Second down and 8. Hand off Hike. Picks his way through the line.
Nice run.
Still on his feet now. He's finally pushed back. Forward progress will give him to the 25-yard line, it looks like. And that is an 11-yard gain, moves the chains. .436 and counting here left to go in this half. Up house. Hands off to Hike through the middle of the line. Still on his feet and then game tackle pushed back. He gets close to, not quite to the 20. Looks like to about the 21, maybe 22-yard line. 22 is where they put it down at. Tough 3 yards.
Yeah, very tough. He earned those 3 yards, but the call was right there, making it tough on him.
Hike takes the handoff, head of steam. Nobody stopping him again.
Run.
Ball just bounced right off of him. Baller was a number 14. It was Gordon, I think, but he goes in for the touchdown. 22-yard run for Cooper Hike.
When they run Hike in motion, it lets that play develop, and he had a hole just the size of a Volkswagen could slide through. So really good job by the offensive line making that hole, just making his job easy on that run.
3:41 on the clock. It's 26-0 as the Thunder going for 2. Up house, fakes, gives it to Hike. Hike fumbles the ball and recovered by the Kaws. It should be no good. Saw Hike get hit and he spun around. He reached back with the ball, and as he was going down, it was popped out of his hands.
Hike was trying to extend just to break that plane, and they were able to reach in and kind of bat the ball up. So it's hard to see from here how close he was to getting it in there, but good job by the call recognizing that and able to kind of swat that ball out of his hands.
So we'll take another break. We'll be back with a kickoff. 3:41 to go here until half.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
.341 left in the first half here. Again, we hope Mongo can just knock this thing out of the end zone so they don't have an opportunity to return it.
Mongo earned that nickname, I believe, in junior high. And it's stuck with him since. There's a kick caught at the 37. Line drive kick, and then the Thunder swarm over and bring down the return man. That was number 88 for the Kaws. Looking for that name was Aiden Graves. Kaws with the ball, looks like at their, just past their own 40-yard line. Now a whistle, a flag at the snap of the ball. Likely will be false start, I'm guessing. False start on the offense. First down and 15. They'll have it from, well, they put the ball down at the 36, so they would have started their possession at the 41. Now we have another whistle, and this will be a delay of game against Perry Lecompton.
Boy, the penalties are eating them up on this series.
Ball set down at the 31. Now it'll be first down and 20. There's ball rolling it out here to the near side, trying to slip through a tackle. Still on his feet, and goes out near the 40. Good run by Gunnar Ball. He moves the downfield about 10 yards, getting close to the original line of scrimmage. Looks like giving 9 on the play.
Yeah, definitely a nice run there. Thought maybe they're in a position to go to the air, but didn't look like they did. So
8 yards on the play. Second and 12, 3:24 on the clock. He went out of bounds and stopped the clock. Takes the snap. Now he's going to bounce it out to the right side with room to run. Quickly up the field, picking up the first down. Gunnar Ball, using his feet, moves the chains. They set the ball down at the 40, Thunder 47.
Started with a couple penalties there, but was able to get past that, and here we are 2 plays later to first down and into Nemaha territory.
14-yard run for Gunnar Ball. Senior quarterback and safety for the Kaws. Ball bouncing it here to the left side and cutting through and dropping for a loss. Cooper Hike.
Nice job of Hike, just kind of running there on a stunt, was able to work his way through and just make a nice tackle for a loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It looked like that play was developing well for the Kaw. They had blockers up ahead of him, and it just didn't count for Hike to run through there.
Ball between the 48 and 49 yard line.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half.
Ball throws to the outside. Incomplete. He had a receiver, just threw a little too far out of his reach. Number 6 was the intended receiver, Cameron Knepper.
Ball was trying to throw that ball behind him just a little bit so that not have an opportunity to get that intercepted. It just got behind him a little further than he needed to for him to bring that in.
Thunder are currently ranked second in the state in K-Preps and in the Catch It Kansas polls. Actually, both polls are identical in the 1 through 5 positions in the rankings in Class 2A. I'll give those to you here in just a second. Ball with a snap, fake the handoff, following his lineman. Tackled and brought down at the 44, maybe the 45 is where the official will mark. They'll put it down at the 44. And it looks like we have a timeout call with a minute 53 to go. We'll be back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. It's 4th down and about 8 for the Kaws. The Thunder called the timeout, and I think they were trying to preserve time on the board to have enough time for another chance to get the ball in the end zone in this half. In the rankings, number 1, consensus number 1 is Southeast of Saline. They were a 3A team. They moved down into 2A. They are currently 2-0 on the season. Nemaha Central is the number 2 spot, 2-0 on the season. Kingman holds down number 3 at 2-0. Rossville at number 4 with a 1-1 record. Their lone loss coming from the St. Mary's Bears, who at the time were currently the number 1 ranked team in Class 1A. And number 5 is Horton leapfrogging up through the polls. Polls slides in at number 5 with a 2-0 record. Snap and kick is away. That was number 6 with the kick for the Kaws. Kane will pick it up at about the 8. Sheds a tackler, spins out of another. Just too many to get away from, and he's going to get pushed out at about the 18-yard line.
Just swarming around him. He just was able to shed a couple tacklers. Just too many there to.
Kaws got him hemmed in on the sideline, so he had nowhere to go.
Just a minute 42 left in the half. 26-0. Nemaha Central leading.
Thunder had the ball at the NC 18. Up house, looking to pass. Plenty of time. Now he needs to get rid of it. He's going to get a nice step forward, but then runs into his own man, and also then caught from behind by the top Kaws, number 53.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't see that defender back there behind him when he made that cut.
Minute 20, time is clicking away. Ball at the 17. Say a loss of a yard. Up house, going to roll out. Throws a pass, has wide open Wade Leonard, and he steps out at the 30.
Nice field awareness there by Leonard. He recognized there's some defenders on him. The opportunity to break that free for a touchdown was not likely, so get that time stopped and give another opportunity again.
1:07 on the clock. Set the ball at the 28. 12-yard pass completion. Excuse me, the 29. 12-yard pass completion. Up house, looking to pass. Throws out to the flat, caught by Hike. Hike heading on downfield, running hard. Bounces off a man, still on his feet, goes down at the 40. If he could have leaned for the out-of-bounds line, he might have got the clock stopped. It does stop at 56, I believe, to move the chains, but we do have flags on the field. That is why the clock definitely is stopped.
It's right where Hike outran that first.
I didn't quite understand what that signal call was. Fists together against Nemaha Central. I believe that's a spot penalty probably. So they pick up the flags at about the 37-yard line. And they move it back 15 yards on the play.
Not sure what the call was there.
Ball put down at the 22.
Didn't see when those flags came in, if they came in right when the play started or after.
45 seconds and counting. Clock started on the whistle. They throw it out to Hike. Hike moving up field, gets to about the 32 maybe. And now we've got the whistles and time stops for a timeout by, I believe, Nemaha Central. They'll set it down at the 32. We will take another break. You're watching SCTV.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
All right, 35 seconds left in the half. Nemaha Central with one timeout left.
Beautiful evening here. Wind blowing out of the south. Out of the south, southeast. Pretty decent breeze. Not a hard wind, but pretty good. Certainly can feel it. Second down and 7. Up pass, looking to pass. Throws out to the sideline, caught by Leonard. He wants to get out of bounds, but does not. He trips and goes down.
We're going to get that timeout. Oh, they're telling him, hurry up, go.
Ball will be put down at the 42.
The official has to touch the ball before the clock can start.
Gain of 10 on the pass play. A pass with another snap, looking to pass, throws again to the sideline, caught by Leonard,
Nice
steps
job
out,
stepping out of
about the
bounds.
50, near the 49.
Just a 20 seconds left now in the half.
Ball just past the 50 onto the Kaws side of the field. 19.9 seconds on the clock. A pass, looking to throw down the middle, caught. Up the field, Blake Stahlbomber with a nice catch and run. 15 seconds on the clock.
Stahlbomber is bowling his way down for a couple extra yards at the end. Was able to get out of bounds, stop the clock. 15 seconds left, still a lot of time for Nemaha Central to put something together here.
Gain of 19 on that play.
Just short of the 30-yard line.
Two receivers to both sides of the field. Plus the tight end, up house. Now he's going to roll out. He's going to throw it away or get it downfield. Incomplete. Off the fingertips of Kane with 6.7 seconds. A lot of time went off the clock on that play.
I don't know if that was the returning receiver or he was just trying to get rid of that ball.
And now a timeout called by Perry Lecompton. 6.7 seconds on the clock. Both teams with one timeout each. We will take another break. You're watching SCTV.
Just a few miles out of town, pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing.
Looks like the call here, just trying to gather their thoughts and doing what they can to stop them from scoring with just under 7 seconds left in the first half here.
There's a snap, up house, passes out to the side. Hike will run out of bounds with 1.2 on the clock. Good choice, as he did not feel he could get that end zone.
Nice job of paying attention to where he was at and what kind of time he had left. And he definitely had 5 or 6 more yards in, but I don't think he saw an end zone there and was able to get out of bounds just in time.
Ball set down at the 19. He picks up 12 yards on that pass play. And another timeout. The final timeout for Nemaha Central is taken with 1.2 on the clock. I'm sure they're going to set up a play, take a shot at the end zone.
Let's see what they draw up here with this kind of time and not a lot to lose on this down. I could see them come up with something real interesting. They've been known to throw a few trick plays in there now and again.
So we got Blake Stahlbaumer and Gavin Kane split out to the far side of the field. Hike in at the side up house. We got Leonard and Brocksterman here to the near side. Up house takes the snap. He's going to throw for the corner of the end zone. Looking for Kane. Off his fingertips. He had a chance but couldn't haul it in. Good pass defense. It was right there as well.
Nice throw. I thought Kane was going to bring that in. Just out of his fingertips.
That's the end of the first half. Thunder with 4 touchdowns in this game. 26-0 over the Kaws here at the break. So we'll have a 15-minute half, 3-minute warm-up period, and during that 15-minute halftime, we will have the homecoming festivities, or homecoming crowning of the king and queen. They'll get that underway here, and we will keep it here for that, and then as soon as it's over, we'll recognize our sponsors for SCTV. Then we'll back some halftime stats and start the second half. And there will be a couple of high school girls. They'll be announcing the candidates, and then we'll announce who was crowned king and who will be crowned queen. And we'll let them handle that for us. They do a good job. They kind of give a little bit of description of each and questions that they had, questionnaire they had to answer this week. That'll be
one of the candidates. I work with one of the parents of the candidates, and she assured me that they've got some very fun answers for some of the questions. So she wouldn't tell me what they were, but she said they were some really good answers. So I'm looking forward to hearing them.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Nemaha Central Homecoming King and Queen Coronation. We're glad you could be with us here tonight to celebrate the conclusion of Homecoming Week 2022 Thunder Clash. Now, let's introduce you to this year's King and Queen candidates. Our first King candidate is Charlie Bontrager, son of Jen and Ken Bontrager. Throughout high school, Charlie has been involved in several activities including FBLA, K-Club, SAD, golf, and football. When asked what his goals are for his senior year, Charlie answered, to pass senior workshop. One of Charlie's favorite memories so far has been wrestling Mr. Hyde during weights class and pinning him every time. When asked if he could have dinner with anyone, Charlie answered, I would go to dinner with my grandma Millie so we could scratch off one more lottery ticket together. When it comes to heroes, Charlie notes his dad, who he says brings a smile wherever he goes and is always there for him no matter the situation. As a senior, Charlie's advice to the underclassmen is to push yourself to meet new people because the people you meet in high school turn into lifelong friends. Our first King candidate, Charlie Bontrager. Our first Queen candidate is Addie Holthouse, daughter of Brian and Lisa Holthouse. Inspired by helping her dad on the farm, Addie's future plans consist of attending Kansas State University and majoring in animal science and industry. Addie is involved in many activities including NHS, SAD, FFA, class leadership, SCCLA, Stuco, volleyball, and basketball. When asked for one word to describe her high school experience, Addie said, fast. She added, it seems like only yesterday we were just freshmen walking through the hallways for the first time. According to Addie, her single most significant learning experience deals with driving. Put the garage door up before you start backing out. Addie's hero is her mom because she does a lot for our family, whether it's getting supper on the table or getting up early in the morning to bring us to a tournament. As a senior, Addie's advice to underclassmen is to enjoy every moment because it goes by a lot faster than what you think. Our first Queen candidate, Addie Holthouse. Our second King candidate is Gavin Kane, son of Kevin Kane and Trisha Kane. Gavin's future plans include attending school and playing collegiate football. Throughout high school, Gavin has been involved in class leadership, SAD, football, basketball, and track. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment is, Gavin answered, winning state football our freshman year. Gavin says the single most significant learning experience he has had so far stems from trusting the process. The most valuable advice that Gavin has ever received comes from his mom, and that is to keep faith in God and trust in the journey. If Gavin could have anyone to dinner, it would be his grandpa Bob, so I can meet him for the first time. As a senior, Gavin's advice to underclassmen is to work hard every day and don't waste any opportunities. Our second King candidate, Gavin King. Our second Queen candidate is Grayson Lears, daughter of Tom and Wendy Lears. After high school, Grayson plans to attend Kansas State University and major in mass communications and minor in marketing. Throughout her time at NC, Grayson has been involved in FBLA, SAD, SUCO, SCCLA, NHS, volleyball, and track. When asked about her favorite high school memory, Grayson responded with, getting hit with the bat by Connor freshman year. Grayson's goals for senior year are to enjoy the time I have left here, finish out the year strong, win state volleyball, and be a friendly face for others. The one word Grayson used to describe her high school is full. She said the time has gone by fast, but has been full of great memories. When it comes to heroes, Grayson looks up to her parents. Grayson says, throughout my life, they have always been the people I could depend on the most. Even through the hard times, they have become my best friends, and I appreciate them beyond what words can express. Our second queen candidate, Grayson Learns. Our third queen candidate is Ian Ganstrom, son of Eric and Kathy Ganstrom. Throughout high school, Ian has been involved in golf, football, FBLA, SAD, K-Club, and FFA. When asked what his proudest Thunder moment is, Ian answered, having the opportunity to go to state golf 2 years in a row and making memories that I will hold with me forever. Ian says the greatest thing he's learned so far at Nemaha Central is to strive to be yourself, because everyone is unique in their own way, and your true friends will like you for who you are. Ian's hero is his dad because he's a strong role model in my life. He's taught me good morals and has always inspired me to be myself. If Ian could choose anyone to have dinner with, it would be his younger brother Luke, because he has a big heart and always has a funny joke to tell. Advice that Ian has for Thunder underclassmen is, don't take the little things for granted, have fun, and stress later. Our third king candidate, Ian Ganstrom. Our third queen candidate is Marley Lutz, daughter of Keith and Andrea Lutz. Marley's future plans consist of attending a 4-year university, followed by dental school, and a hope of specializing in orthodontics. Throughout high school, Marley has been involved in numerous extracurricular activities, some of which include K-Club, STUCO, SAD, NHS, FCCLA, FBLA, and FCA. Marley's goals for her senior year include maintaining her 4.0 GPA, getting another go-around at state volleyball, but this time bringing home the gold, and enjoying all the lasts with her classmates. Marley's favorite high school memory so far, winning sub-state volleyball my junior year over Hiawatha in 2 sets. When asked about who her hero is, Marley mentions her dad, Keith. She states, he is the strongest, most heartfelt, genuine person I know, with the strength to put up with my family and take on the challenges life has thrown at him. He motivates and encourages me to be a better, more positive, and uplifting person every day. Our third queen candidate, Marley Lutz. Our final queen candidate is Wade Leonard, son of Todd and the late Ann Leonard. Wade's future plans consist of majoring in the field of real estate and playing college baseball. Throughout high school, Wade has been involved in SAD, football, basketball, and baseball. Wade's goals for his senior year include winning another state title in football and making a deep run this basketball season. Wade's favorite memory so far has been beating Roswell here on Thunder Field freshman year in overtime. When asked who his hero is, Wade mentions his dad. He's gone through so much, and he's taught me to take it day by day and to push through, no matter how hard it can get. If Wade could choose anyone to have dinner with, it would be his mom, Ann, because I would do anything to see her one more time and sit down with her and just talk about life. As a senior, Wade's advice to the underclassmen is, once you get to be a senior, be respectful to the younger students. Even though you are at the top, it doesn't mean you can act above everyone else. Our final king candidate, Wade Leonard. Our final queen candidate is Samantha Norris, daughter of Jason and Jennifer Norris. Samantha's future plans are currently up in the air, but she's thinking of going into physical hygiene. Throughout high school, Samantha has been involved in K Club, SAD, FCCLA, FCA, the school play, volleyball, softball, basketball, and drill team. When asked what her favorite high school memory is, Samantha answered, the all-girls weights class I had junior year. It mainly consisted of us all huddled in a circle, talking about our problems, while Classic shook his head in the background. We even convinced him to take us to Sweeties one day. The best advice that Samantha has gotten is from her dad. He always tells me to just suck it up, buttercup. Samantha's heroes are all of her grandparents, because they have supported me through life, no matter what, and have always been there for me when I needed them. As a senior, Samantha's advice to the underclassmen is to make the most of your 4 years because they go by quickly, and just have fun. Our final queen candidate, Samantha Norris. Helping crown this year's king and queen are crown bearers Ivy Ruski, daughter of Damian and Jenny Ruski, and Colt McKee, son of Kitten and Amy McKee. The new queen and king will be crowned by our 2021 homecoming queen, Mackenzie Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. The 2022 homecoming king is Wade Leonard. And the 2022 homecoming queen is Marley Lutz. Congratulations to this year's King and Queen, and thanks again, Thunder Nation, for attending tonight's coronation. We couldn't make Homecoming Week as great as it is without your help. Thanks, and go Thunder!
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV, and halftime festivities have come to a close. The crowning of the king and queen. Congratulations to Wade Leonard, crowned the king for homecoming, and good, strong, good, well-rounded young man. And that's one guy that I'm glad to see got that, won that. Not that they were all not worthy, but that's one gentleman I think he is very worthy of receiving that honor. And congratulations to Marley Lutz, as she is the homecoming queen, and a good young lady there. Give you some halftime stats here in this game, starting with Nemaha Central. The Thunder have a 335 total yards of offense here in the first half. A very balanced attack from the Thunder, 160 yards rushing and 175 yards passing. They've committed 20 yards in total penalties in the game. They've scored on every possession except their last one here in the first half of play. They had a 8-yard run by Braden Uphouse, and the extra point attempt was no good. In the first quarter, on their first possession or second possession, they had a 46-yard run by Cooper. A 2-point conversion again, no good on that one as well. 12-0 Nemaha Central. And then our third possession in early second quarter, 33-yard pass play from Uphouse to Hike. 2-point conversion by Hike was good. Made it 20-0. And then the second quarter, another 22-yard run by Cooper Hike, and the 2-point conversion was no good there.
Technically, they had two series where they didn't score. The one where they fumbled the kickoff or the punt away, and so it was their possession of the ball for just a minute or so.
Just a fraction of a second. The punt, it was a short punt. It was a high punt, but it's short, and Kane had to come up to receive it. It bounced off and went to the ground. He thought he was touched when he was trying to make the catch. Officials didn't see it that way, and the Kaws jumped on it to recover the ball. Perry Lecompton has not scored in this contest. They've had a couple possessions with great field position, however, not able to capitalize on that. Their first two possessions in the game, they had the ball on the Thunder 49-yard line and the Thunder 42-yard line. Both, the first one ended in a punt back to the Thunder, and the second one ended on downs as they got the ball inside the red zone, however, could not get any further than the 17-yard line. And then their next couple possessions it turned into punts. So the Thunder doing a pretty good number on the Compton Kaws. They have negative 11 yards rushing here in the first half and 43 yards passing in the game for a total of 32 yards total offense, and they have 30 yards in total penalties. So if you throw penalties in there with all that, man, that's only a couple yards.
The Kaws are really getting punished with penalties there towards the end of the half. Really, they were running the ball well, throwing it a few times, had some good success, but just wasn't able to make up the difference on those penalties.
They haven't been able to make consistent plays down the field to keep their drives going, and that's what's been a killer. But give credit to the Thunder defense; they've been very disruptive in that regard.
Also had
as well.
The Kaws had a couple nice kickoff returns with real success there, and then the Thunder has been able to keep it out of the hands of the running backs to try to keep that down to a minimum.
So some scores around the area. We have Frankfort is behind to the Linden Tigers. The Frankfort Wildcats losing to Linden Tigers right now, 38-0. That one score showing in the second quarter. So going down a little further, I'm looking through a website here called ScoreStream. Axtell is leading the Clifton Clyde Eagles 28-12 at half. That one's a little closer game than probably expected. Axtell, one of the top teams in 8-man football. Onega is losing to Centralia at halftime, 42-0. Continue to look down the line here. Third-ranked Kingman in Class 2A, 50-0 at half.
Go up one more. I saw Jeff West.
Did you see Jeff West?
I did
somewhere?
see it. I saw Jeff West.
I think it's the other direction.
Oh, maybe.
St. Mary's 16, Silver Lake 21 in the third quarter. Let's see. There's the Jeff West score. 0-0. So about that, they're not showing any score. That's just saying the first quarter yet, so no score in that contest. Yeah. And Rock Creek 8, Scott City 9, Riley County 14. Wait a minute. Let's see. That's a nod. Who was playing who there?
It looked like
the two Rock Creek scores there, so I'm a little confused by that. So I'm not sure exactly who they're playing. Rossville 14 and Hayden 28 at halftime in that contest. I believe the Rock Creek's playing Riley County. It's 21-14 at the half.
Yeah, there's a mistake on the website that has Rock Creek playing two teams.
There's the kickoff. Kaws receiving the ball to 29, and receiver trying to retreat and get bounced out to the far side of the field is caught and brought down at the 25-yard line, I believe. So the Kaws will have it there, 1st and 10, starting at their own 25. And ball looks to throw it to the sideline, caught and immediately hit and dropped. Well, by Aiden Bass, or Aiden Brocksterman. Aiden Bass is, my gosh, I'm sorry. Aiden Bass is a graduate from several years ago, a young lady, Holden Bass's older sister. I apologize there. I'm used to, I think of certain names and they just pop right out. But Aiden Brocksterman, nice job by Brocksterman making a hit right at the reception. And it looks like about a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. And tackled for a loss. There's number 76. Number 76 for Nemaha Central, Abe Hilbert, making a sack.
Just able to drag him down by his shirt tail.
And everything they gained on the first play, they lost on the second, and then some. Loss of about, say a loss of 4.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, or just a half a yard behind it.
Third down and 11. Short 11. 2 receivers both sides of the field. Ball looking to throw. Steps straight back. He's going to heave it downfield, looking for his receiver. Intercepted.
Nope.
No, incomplete. It was a nice pass.
What
but
a
wow.
throw. And I thought he was going to bring it in. Trying to get who the receiver was that almost made that catch. What a throw.
17. That's Gordon. Wow, that was a hell of a pass downfield.
What
Good
a
throw.
pass.
Nearly connecting.
Good coverage by the defense, but he almost brought that in.
So that brings up 4th down, and the Kaws will punt this away. Line drive kick. Maybe a hand got on that. Kane is going to lay down on it at the 31. Kind of just get away from it.
Yeah. You want to play it safe, and where we're at now, just a couple extra rolls isn't going to hurt too much, where a turnover on getting the ball turned over is going to be a huge problem.
So 3 and out for the Kaws. The Thunder take over on the punt at their own 36-yard line. Two receivers near, 2 to the far. They'll send Hike in motion this way. They hand off, take the hand off the Hike by up house, up the middle. Braden Uphouse reading the line to see what's happening there, deciding whether he's going to make the handoff or not. Decides to keep it for himself and picks up about 7 yards on the carry.
7-yard gain by Uphouse makes the 2nd and 3. Football.
Yeah, nice play there. Really gave them an opportunity to hand it off if he wanted to or go for it, and he liked what he saw and was able to get a nice gain.
2nd and 3. Hand off to Hike. First down. Right through the line. Moves it to close to midfield. And that will move the chains. Ball down at the 49. Gain of 6.
Just short of the midfield.
Thunder playing with the no-huddle offense. All the players taking the signals from the sideline. Single receivers both sides of the field. Fake the handoff. Rolls out to the near side. Throws. Incomplete. Left it short. Looking for Blake Stahlbomber. Gavin Kane was in the area as well.
Stahlbomber just tried to turn his feet to get back to that ball and just wasn't able to get his feet underneath him.
He hit the brakes and slid.
Yeah, just he knew what he wanted to do, but his feet wouldn't let him do it that time.
2nd down and 10. They'll huddle up on this one. Well, kinda. Again, receivers both sides. It's an Ike in motion. Hand off to Hike, and he's going to try and turn around, but he's going to get nowhere to go as he is stopped by number 79 for the Kaws. I don't have his number in. Wait a minute, wrong spot. That's Cameron Powell with the stop for the Kaws. A loss on the play.
The Kaws roster is printed on a purple piece of paper, and it is a little hard to read.
Kind of a darker purple with black writing, so it makes it a challenge. You need one of these lamps like I got over here.
I do.
John. 3rd down and 14. Uphouse rolls it out to the left, throws, caught by Kane, turns it upfield, close to the first down. I think
close to just see where they spot it, but it's going to be really close. Now it looks like just a little short.
Ooh.
Maybe
that'll be interesting. Looks like they're.
I would guess they measure that one.
The Thunder quickly to the line on 4th down. 4th down and less than a yard. Uphouse looking back, now calling out the play. Takes the snap. Hike will get the first down. He was hit in the backfield by Powell. Hike was able to slide off of that and just get enough of a yard to move the chains. First and 10, Nemaha Central. Handoff Hike. Full head of steam into the defensive backfield and ridden to the ground from behind down to the 25.
Good thing they had 4 guys on that tackle because I don't know that 3 would have got the job done.
Well, I tell you.
Hike gets to moving, and he is hard to bring down.
When he gets up a head of steam, he does not stop unless there's several to bring him down. Uphouse faked it. Now Uphouse trying to get to the outside. Nice job by Gunnar Ball coming up and making the tackle.
Just didn't let him get that turned up. Ball chasing him from behind and didn't let him make that turn.
Uphouse up off the ground, limping. I don't know if that's a knee or ankle injury. Got nice job by Ball coming to make the sack, but it slid and drug him to the ground. That could
Brings up second and 11 early Thunder football at the Kaws 47-yard line.
loss of a yard or so on the play. I want to say actually maybe 2 yards. Handoff, hike,
Just
carrying the ball.
Muscling his way to a first down or just shy of a first down.
Up out, still hurt. See him limping there. Hike with an 8-yard carry.
Brings up third and 1 for the Thunder.
Hike again, sheds a tackler, heading for the end zone, in! A touchdown, Nemaha Central, would not be denied.
Again, just muscling his way through the defense for a touchdown.
22 yards, it looks like. Thomas will kick the extra point. There's times when he looks really good with his extra point attempts, and then there's times he just struggles.
Got a little breeze to his back that might help.
There's a nice kick. That one's good from Jaden Thomas. 32-33, nothing. Nemaha Central here with 5:14 to go in the third quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
We know farming is hard work. Whether you are putting seeds in the ground or bringing them to town, protect your investment. The professionals at SBS Insurance have the right coverage for you. See us for your farm, custom application, crop, trucking, commercial elevator, and life insurance needs.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
Hike with another run for touchdown. And then this time, Jaden Thomas gets the PAT to go through.
Mike, I heard the coach yelling at some of the players on the sideline, just kind of put it in position. And he also referred to him as Mongo. Surprised it's just not on his jersey.
That was a short kick and covered up at the 45. Number 15 recovering the ball. That was that number I don't see on the book on the roster. Kaws with good field position at the they're going to say at the 40. Inside the 45, close, about between the 44 and 45 yard line. Ball looking to throw to the sideline, caught. And then out of bounds, chased out of bounds by Carter Hike.
Just missed that open field tackle there and was able to get 2 or 3 more yards out of that pass.
Gain of 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Aiden Brocksterman coming up to make the tackle, just missed the tackle. Nice job by Ball trying to keep it from hitting the ground and getting away from him, but there was number 9, Blake Stahlbaumer.
Good job by Ball reaching out there and being able to bring that in. That would have been a touchdown if he didn't
Well, if it had been loose on the ground,
he wouldn't. But he was able to bring it still a loss of 5 or 4 yards there. But
let's see. Yeah, well, they had the ball at the 49.
Okay, so
Thunder 49-yard line, so that was a loss of 9 yards on the play. Ball takes a snap. Flag just after the snap. Play blown dead. It's going to be against the Kaws. False start on the Kaws, a 5-yard penalty. Moves it back to the 42. Ball looking to pass. Looking down the sideline. He's got a receiver. Caught! And fumbled, but goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Kaws.
What a perfect pass. He caught him right on the run. I mean, that was just a beautiful pass.
Cameron Knepper. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Defense was able to kind of break that up and just luckily enough, it rolled out of bounds.
Down to the Thunder 10-yard line. That's 48-yard pass completion. Pass and run. Kaws in the red zone. Ball heading for the end zone. Written down from behind. Did he get there? No, he's going to be a yard short.
Short of the.
Cooper Hike making the stop.
A lot of pride for the NC defense here trying to make a stop. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Goal line defense here for the Kaws, or for the Thunder. Kaws on the Thunder 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Ball following the blocker up the middle and in for the touchdown. Kaws get on the board with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter.
It's like their kicking team's coming out trying to get that extra point.
Knepper's kick. Well, he got her through there. It's good for the Kaws. They get the extra point, 33-7. Nemaha Central leading with 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa Checking at Community National Bank.
I can't say enough how just a perfect pass that was. He couldn't have put it anywhere else. He got him on just in a full-on sprint and was able to put that ball just where it needed to be so the defender couldn't get it, and he was able to make that catch just with a full run, the steam underneath him.
Put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, great, just a great pass. And the defense had that covered well. It's tough to cover when you throw such a perfect pass.
So if you saw at the end of that play, that ball popped out, and that was probably when the tackle was made. If fist comes with you, they teach those kids to come around and make a punch at the ball. And that's probably what happened. Not sure, exactly sure. But the other thing you got to be careful at when you're getting tackled from behind, that ball pops out. It goes straight out the back of the end zone. It's a touchback to Nemaha Central, no points. So we got to really protect that ball all the way down the field. Received by Hike. Coming here to the near side. They got it sealed off. He's got an escort. Hike cutting back in the middle. And then brought down by number 33. Was able to get him at the feet and knock him down. Haven Groover with the stop. Sophomore coming up and making the stop, but Hike with a great return.
Nice reverse on that return and was able to develop and just had blockers ahead of him and he had a head of steam going. Just nice job bringing him down. Once I saw that wall develop, I thought he's got it.
Good job by Groover coming across the field to get that stop. Pass, throws it out to the sideline. Incomplete, just short to Gavin Kane. Up house. Gotta wonder, looks like he's still kind of favoring that foot, that ankle, that leg a little bit. So he didn't have a good throw. I don't think it looked real. He just didn't really turn and throw into it, and that's, gotta wonder. Hand off to Hike. Hike fumbles the ball. Loose on the ground. I think it's covered up by the Kaws.
Me too. Looks like the Kaws had it.
They're indicating Perry Lecompton has recovered the ball. Cooper Hike has fumbled at the Perry Lecompton 25-yard line.
It really looked like he had a gorilla grip on that football, but just he had a hold of it so tight that they were able to just knock it and get it slipped out. Not sure if it was delay of game or I don't.
The official indication is that too many men on the field, maybe?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Yep. Substitution penalty against Nemaha Central cost them 5 yards. Another pass downfield. That one's incomplete. Nobody there.
Looks like the Kaws receiver just stopped and turned to catch that pass and I think they thought he was going to go deep again.
So first down and 5. Or excuse me, should be second down and 5. Or what they do? Holding, excuse me. I didn't see that flag.
I didn't see it either.
Holding on the Kaws. 10-yard penalty. That puts the ball down at the 15. That penalty had to happen at the 25-yard line in the offensive backfield. Wow.
That's a punishing penalty for the Kaws there. Pin them way back.
Ball cuts it back in the middle, spins through the tackles, and then brought down about the 18, it looks like. 3 yards on the carry.
Second and 17. Call football at the 18-yard line.
Second down. Ball. Now he's going to come out of the pocket. Steps up, makes the throw, caught and hit immediately. Tackle by Carter Hike, I believe. Complete to number 2 for the Kaws. That was Tyler Reed with the reception.
Ball came out of the pocket there, and I thought he was going to turn it up and go, and then he saw a receiver and was able to short little pass. And it's still the last two nice gains, but just is so hard to catch back up from those penalties.
3rd down and 9 for Perry Lecompton. Ball goes out. Now he's going to run it. And he's going to go gain tackle and go down short of the 1st down. He'll get to about the 32, maybe 33.
So in 3 plays, the Kaws was able to get 16 yards. But when you're 20 deep, it gets tough. Just under a minute left in the quarter.
Kaws will punt. Nice punt.
Nice punt.
Caught at the 21. And nice job by the...
Good job tripping him up and just...
Nice job by Kaws number 21, Eli Dean, to get the ankle tackle on Gavin Kane. So he only got a couple yards on the return. Thunder have the ball at their own 23-yard line.
33 seconds left in the quarter. Thunder have a chance to get a couple plays off. Who was that running out there limping a little bit? Braden Uphouse.
Yeah. Uphouse takes the snap, handoff, hike. Wow, lots of room to run. Running through defender, still going. Trying to shed one more guy and dragging him another 5 yards down the field.
If Hike didn't have pants on, he would have made that. He would have.
Eli Dean making the stop.
Stopped by his britches.
Ball put down at the Kaw 47. He had lots of room to run over there on that left side, off the left side of the line.
Looks like
30-yard run. That's what I got there.
They're going to end the quarter. So, Mike, tonight I'm running double duty. I'm DJing the dance tonight and helping here, and so the dance is supposed to start at 9. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish the 4th quarter. I'm going to be headed that direction to get started with the dance. Feel free to still talk to me because I know I'm not standing here, but you can sure bounce off stuff because even though I'm not going to answer back, it's gonna be tough. You're used to going back and forth a little bit, and I won't be here.
We'll try not to give you too hard a time.
Yeah. Well, I apologize. I really was. I was thinking the dance was starting after the game, and I just got informed that they'd like me to be there at 9, so I am going to head that direction.
They want their money's worth tonight.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly.
Well, thanks, John, for helping us out. We'll be glad we'll have you next week. I believe we're playing at Horton next week.
At Horton next week, absolutely.
So we'll be on the road.
Sounds like Horton's moved their way up into the rankings, so it should be a pretty good contest.
I'll have to check into that. I haven't really scouted much on them to see what they've done. So, yeah.
All right.
Thanks, John.
Thank
you,
guys.
Catch you later. So start of the 4th quarter, Thunder with the ball at the 47-yard line. Uphouse, take the snap, hands it off to Hike. Hike running right up the middle again, and he skits away from the defensive backfield, goes all the way in for another Thunder touchdown. 47 yards on the run for Cooper Hike. 77 yards on 2 plays, both running plays from Cooper Hike. 30 on the first one, 47 on the second one. He was not going to be denied a touchdown on that series. Extra point attempt coming from Jaden Thomas, 11:52:51 on the clock. here in the fourth quarter. Thomas, that looked like a good kick, and it is good. Jaden Thomas, 2 for 3 on extra point attempts here this evening, and the Thunder lead goes to 40-7 over Perry Lecompton. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
I'm a regular guy, not some celebrity endorser. You see, instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson to hype the same old run-of-the-mill account, Kasasa Checking gives that money directly back to you in the form of cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank.
Some updated scores here. Hayden 35, Rossville 21 in the third quarter. 21-14 halftime between Rock Creek and Riley County. Last reported. Silver Lake 36, St. Mary's 16 in the third quarter. There's a nice kickoff caught by, I believe that was number, I don't know if it's number 27, I'm sure. I think it was 17. Gordon with the return for the Kaws, and they'll have a 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. .45 left to play in the game. Ball looking to throw downfield's got a wide open receiver. Caught by number 2. Goes out of bounds. Complete to Tyler Reed. They'll spot him out. He goes out of bounds at the Thunder 49-yard line. Gain of 21 on the play, on the pass play. They've had success throwing the ball here this evening for 129 yards so far. They have had no luck running the ball at all. -5 yards rushing as a team. Ball now looking to run. Slips away from a tackler. Got good quick feet. Man, looked like he's coming forward and he stops on a dime and kicks out to the outside. Good footwork from Ball to avoid getting tackled for a loss and actually picking up a yard on the play. To the Thunder 48. Two receivers, both sides of the field. Ball looking to throw. Throwing downfield. Caught. Another reception by the Kaws. Beautiful catch. Again, caught by Gordon. Moves the chains. Another big pass play down to the Thunder 15-yard line. Kaws threatening to score again, finding some room to throw and run with the ball, beating the defensive defenders of the Thunder in the backfield there. 23 yards on that pass play. Ball will run it. Heading for the end zone. He's probably got about close to that first down marker. He may have the first down. Looks like they're going to be spotting down at about the 5. It'll be 1st and goal for the Kaws at the Thunder 5. Ball keeps the ball. Throws to the back of the end zone. Had an open receiver. Couldn't complete it, though. Looking for, I believe, Reed again. Incomplete. Ball had 5 straight completions up until that point right there. They'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5. Ball looking to throw, now flushed out of the pocket. Headed for the sideline, looking to get in. Ooh, hit right near the goal line and goes out. Do they call it a touchdown? They do. Touchdown, Perry Lecompton. Gunner Ball able to get it in from 5 yards out. Took a hit as he leaped up into the air. He was able to get it across the goal line. And good for 6. For the second score of the game for Perry Lecompton. They were shut out in the first quarter, but they got a pair of touchdowns here in the second half. 10:18 on the clock, early fourth quarter. The extra point attempt is kicked. It might have been partially blocked or shanked off the side of the foot. No good. Nemaha Central leads 40-13 over Perry Lecompton. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
So the Lady Thunder have the weekend off. No volleyball tournament for them this weekend. However, they will be going on the road to Perry Lecompton next Tuesday. And they will obviously play Perry Lecompton along with, I believe it'll be Sabetha Nemaha Central in a triangular volleyball match with Perry Lecompton. We'll start at 5 o'clock. I believe Nemaha Central will have the 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock varsity matches in that contest. And then the Thunder football team will be on the road, back on the road. They'll head to Horton, Kansas to play the Horton Chargers, opening district play in their classification, in Class 2A, first district game for the Nemaha Central. Beautiful kick. That one is going to land inside the 5 and go out the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for Nemaha Central. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. And I believe on their next ladies volleyball tournament will be on the 24th. Excuse me. Check that. That'll be on the, it'll be on the 24th, I believe. Yes, they'll play at Wamego. And they have a varsity tournament every year. JV will have a tournament over in Hiawatha. There's a handoff, and they're going to blow that play dead. It looked like the ball came out at the end of the play. Thunder advanced the ball to the 26, gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4 football at the Thunder 26-yard line.
Snap to number 6. Handoff to number 8. Cooper Hike running with a head of steam. Picks up the first down. He advances the ball to the 37. Gain of 11 on the run. So Uphouse is out of the game at quarterback. In for him is Carter Hike, Cooper Hike's younger brother. Again, the handoff to Cooper Hike. And now they blow the play dead as he gets stacked up right at the 45-yard line. Gain of 8 again on that play. 2nd and 2. Carter Hike takes the snap, handoff again to Cooper Hike. First down. They're stripping at the ball. He's able to hang on. He gets to the Kaws 47-yard line.
Stop made by number 54, Walker Pringle. And that goes good for a Thunder first down.
Another gain of 8. Hike averaging 8 yards a carry on this series right here. Had 4 carries, 6 for 6 yards, 11 yards, and 8 and 8. 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central. Empty backfield. Hike will go into motion. Carter Hike hands off to Cooper. Sheds a tackler, wraps up the ball, falls forward for almost 10 yards. They'll spot him down. Should move the chains. First down, Nemaha Central. They'll put the ball down between the 37 and 36-yard line.
First down. Thunder football 1st and 10 at the Kaws 36-yard line.
7 minutes to go in this game. I believe we're going to get a timeout call by Nemaha Central. Timeout, Nemaha Central with 6:43 to go in this contest. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
.6:43 to go in this game. 1st and 10 for Nemaha Central at the Kaws 36.5-yard line. Thunder looking to go 3-0 on the season as they head into district play next week. Lecompton currently 1-1. Hand off to number 10. He'll pick up some yards and then driven back at the end of the play. Reed McKee with the carry. Ball advanced to the 33-yard line.
3-yard gain makes it 2nd and 7. Football at the Kaws 33-yard line.
2nd down and 6. For Nemaha Central. McKee in motion. Carter Hike keeps it, diving forward close to the first down. Almost looked like that might have been a kind of a broken play. It was looking maybe it's supposed to have been a handoff again to McKee, but I don't know, just the hesitation by Carter Hike there made it kind of look that way. He's short of the first down by about a yard. Third down and 1 for Nemaha Central. Handoff McKee. Wow, hit in the backfield by number 17, Tristan Gordon. Making the hit before he could get to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose about a yard or a half yard on the play. This will be 4th down and long. A long yard. We got to get to the 26-yard line, it looks like. Thunder going for it here on 4th down. We have a timeout called by Nemaha Central just before the snap of the ball. 4:10 to go here in this game. We'll take another break. You're watching SCTV.
Buying a new vehicle doesn't have to be stressful. Just ask any of our customers.
Wow, that was easy.
Our inventory keeps growing because of our great deals and friendly service. We invite you to come to Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca, where we have the latest new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks for the farmer and all of us. Did you say sports cars? Oh yeah, we have those too.
Come see us. It's like a car show every day.
Experience the difference at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Thunder have taken their 2nd timeout in this game, here in this half, I should say. They get 3 timeouts per half. 4:10 left to play in the game. 40-13, Nemaha Central. Thunder have been in control this contest. Hand off to number 10. The Kaws had him in the backfield. And Reed McKee spins out of a tackle, advances the ball down to the 10-yard line, and moves the chains. And it should be close to, looks like it'll probably be 1st and goal from the 10. Kaws were in the backfield. Several of them in the backfield, and I'm not sure how they didn't get to McKee on that. They actually had him probably stopped. Maybe he would have been short of the 1st down, but McKee spinning out of that tackle and then moving up the field, picking up 18 yards. There's a handoff in the middle, and the Kaws just blown off the line, meeting McKee at the handoff. A loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and goal, this time now from the 12. Fumbled snap. Carter Hike picks it up, rolls it out, throws to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Nemaha Central. A busted play turns into a touchdown for Nemaha Central. Blake Stahlbomber with the reception. Thunder put another 6 on the board here late in the game. .244 on the clock. Extra point is blocked. No good. I believe the Kaws got to the ball before he can get it kicked away. 46-13, Nemaha Central here with 2:44 left to play. You're watching SCTV.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
So on that snap, my goodness, Carter Hike had fumbled the snap. It had fallen to the ground. He was able to pick it up before any Kaws got to him and able to spin out and roll out to the right side and found a wide open Blake Stahlbomber in the end zone for 12 yards. So Thunder scoring on their last possession. There's the kickoff by Mongo, fielded at the 10. Gordon hit and brought down near the 20-30 yard line, it looks like. They'll put the ball down at the 30. Cooper Kramer on the tackle. Hand off to Gordon. Up the middle. Move the ball to the 34. Gain of 4.
Second and 6 for the Kaws, football to 34-yard line.
Second string defense on the field for Nemaha Central. Ball will run it. Tries to bounce it, cuts back in the middle and hit. He'll pick up the first down. Looks like he'll move it to about the 41-yard line. Just past the 40. Ball takes the snap, looking to throw, flush from the pocket, finds a wide open Gordon, and he slips and goes down at the 45. Minute 33 and counting. Second down. Ball looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, being chased here to the near side. He'll just throw it away. Being chased down by number 63, Seth Meyer. Pass incomplete. Good coverage downfield. Third down, and we'll say a long 6. Third down at 6. High snap. And being sacked for a loss. Number 56 for Nemaha Central. That was Abram Kime making the sack. He'll be spotted down at the 32. A loss of 13 on the play. 30 seconds to play. High snap over ball, and the ball's loose on the ground. I believe recovered by the Kaws at about the 20. Now they're going to say it's down at the 19. .2 on the clock. And that was fourth down. The Kaws turn it over to Nemaha Central on downs. Another loss of 13 yards. The Thunder short field. And they will kneel it. Up house takes a snap, kneels it down to run out the clock. Nemaha Central getting the win here this evening over Perry Lecompton. 46-13. There's the buzzer. It makes it official. Thunder go to 3-0 on the season. Perry Lecompton goes under 500. 1 win, 2 losses. For Nemaha Central, oh my gosh, they had several scores here, a lot of runs, rushing touchdowns by Cooper Hike. He had started off in the first quarter, Braden Uphouse with an 8-yard run. Extra point attempt, no good. 46-yard run by Cooper Hike, 2-point conversion, no good. The pass play for 33 yards from Uphouse to Hike, good. 2-point conversion good on a run by Hike. Hike with another 22-yard run, 2-point conversion no good. Then the half came, and then after half, Hike with another 19-yard run, the extra point attempt good from Jaden Thomas. There was a fumble on the next play, the next series from Hike. And then following that series, the next series after that, he scored on a 47-yard run, extra point attempt good from Thomas. And then on the last series, the pass, a busted play, a pass from Carter Hike to Blake Stahlbomber for 12 yards, good. The extra point attempt, no good. That got the Thunder to 46 points on the board. And they had a total of 375 yards rushing with 187 yards passing for the Thunder, totaling 562 yards. That's my unofficial, I'll just say unofficial, but 562 yards by my tally, total offense for the Thunder. They had 25 yards and penalties. For the Kaws, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punts and 2 turnover on downs in the game. They scored twice. First one was on a 7-yard run by Gunnar Ball in the late third quarter. Extra point attempt, good. And then the second score came on a 5-yard run by Gunnar Ball. The extra point attempt was no good on that one to get them to 13. They had, at one point, they had positive yards rushing in the game, but here at the end, getting thrown for back-to-back losses of 13 and 11 yards, wiped out all their gains in rushing. They finished the game with -3 yards rushing by my count. I will say that again, unofficial. But they had 156 yards passing in the contest. Total offense 153 overall. Had 45 yards in penalties in the game. Dominating win by Nemaha Central here this evening as they go to 3-0. Up next will be the Horton Chargers in Class 2A district play. We'll be going on the road to play at Horton. That game will be on the 23rd of September. 7 o'clock game time. We'll be there to bring it to you. I know the internet's a little sketchy at that field, so hopefully we'll be able to get a good signal out, broadcast that game to you live as well. If not, we'll at least record, and we'll bring it back and try to get it posted up on the various sites so you can watch at a later time. Ball Bummer, thanks for watching. We'll see you at that next ball game.